Hi, Zaps. Hello, 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 hello. Zaps, thank you for that. 3 months with Prime. Hi, Andy. How are you? How is everybody? How is your, today's Monday, right? How's your Monday? I should really, really, really know the days of the week. I have a lot going on. Hi, Dawn. I have a lot going on this week. Yo, Thomas, thank you for coming in and dropping those 5 subs. Also, hello, hi, how's your move going? Also, chat, love for those subs. Hello. Oh, I'm really glad that Rage caught a sub, even if he's not here. How are you guys? How's your day? How are things? How's life? I just realized how fucking hungry Mel is. Okay, so... Hell yeah! My house is currently entirely covered in dust. Not entirely, just very heavily. I have to finish painting today, and then it's all clean up, and then the photographer comes on Wednesday, and then I'm done. And then I'm done. I'm done. Wednesday, I'm done. Photographer comes, 9 a.m., takes pictures of the house, then everything else... I was talking the entire time, Saps. Good job. Photographer comes on Wednesday, takes the pictures, 9 a.m., realtor sets up all the rest of the shit. I'm going for a massage, like, Wednesday afternoon, and everything's gonna be good. High's energy. I'm doing okay. I am very, very, very tired. My body is just done with everything. We are done. I appreciated your pyramids apps. Okay. We need to put on clothes so that we can go get food, because we are going to die. I've been up and down a ladder so many times, I feel like my legs are going to fall off. Also, I guess real quick, I did off stream, I put lights into all of these like pre-existing lighting fixtures so that there's actually like light in rooms so we can actually see. Like upstairs, this room specifically was just pitch black, and now you can see in it. It's amazing. This is gonna be Calodro's office, which I have an idea for, but I haven't found what I need for it. Obviously, master bedroom. We're gonna work with that. This, I think I'm gonna make Mel's office, but it's going to be incredibly difficult to decorate because of these stupid lights. But we'll figure it out. Nice! I wanna try out the new Pokemon at some point. Like, I'm tempted to, like, build this out in some way to make this space bigger. I don't know, because I don't know what I want to do with this area either. And then kitchen is obviously kitchen. I haven't found the thing that I want for the window yet. And then dining room is going to be something we just need to figure out what we're doing with the floor. And yeah, that's what we've got so far. But I'm gonna make sure that Mel doesn't starve. Oh, I needed to... No, don't use the beet seed. Stop it. Do not. It's not what we want right now. Personal vehicles. Not personal vehicles. We are not taking the bicycle. Give me Sheila. No, beet seed, go away. Go away, beet seed. I don't want you. Oh wait, can I just plant them? Hold on, we need to... We're gonna come back home and run a test. It's the worst fucking time to go for food, though. Because Burger Shot doesn't exist anymore. There's a whole article on the news about it. $10,000 really isn't very much. Where's... Is it... This one. So this is really interesting because Burger Shot, obviously, it's like the fast food place in the server. But they're closing down Burger Shot. But the building is staying there, and they're giving the opportunity for businesses to rent it out at each reset. Which is really, really, really interesting. So rather than people like having booths at like Dean's World or the Farmer's Market or whatever, they'll be able to have like a full ass fucking thing, a restaurant, which I think is interesting. I don't need any of this. I need it to be about 3 hours later. The Dean's World opens at 8. Because I don't want to spend $2,000 on food. That's fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Oh, text messages. I need to check text messages. Pillbot. Fuck. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I've gotta wait anyways, so we're just gonna let Mel starve. We can place a mailbox. Like property, this one, okay? And we can rotate it like so. Like we can stick it there, which is kind of dumb, but like looks like a mailbox on the side of a house. We can have it on a pole. We can't get rid of that mailbox, which is dumb. But there's different styles for mailboxes. So like they have those mailboxes. You can get mailboxes that look like this. Like, but I don't know how or where you get the other mailboxes. I don't understand how it works. Also, we're gonna go check something. Yeah, this is NoPixel. Okay, I can't just plant it. Cool, got it. So we're gonna have to buy some tools at some point. But that's not our priority right now. Our priority is time needs to move faster. It's not really a priority, but you know, I think Dean's World opens at 8. And it is currently 5. And I really wish that Burger Shot wasn't closed. Yeah, no, NoPixel is insane. With the amount of stuff that they have. We also need to pay for the house today. I'm tempted to just put the car away and continue. No, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to the gas station. And buy bandages so that we can fight the starvation that we are suffering from. We're a little all over the place this morning. I almost said tonight. I literally have a window next to my desk. The sun is like full force shining outside, and my brain is just like, no, it's nighttime. I don't know why I waited at the stoplight. I don't typically wait at stoplights, but you know, here we are. Lock this because I don't trust people to not come fuck with it. Yo, Ravi.
You're telling me.
Honestly, like, it feels like it's a weekend for me still. I don't know how to function right now. I haven't eaten yet. I'm probably gonna eat at reset, because my prio's not high enough, so I have to wait 10 minutes. Used for making bandages. What? How? Tell me how to make a bandage. Collectibles pouch. Wrapped gift. We're gonna buy like 5 of these. I don't actually think I don't have that money on me. Let's buy one of them. I'm gonna eat at reset. I honestly wasn't even sure that I was gonna start stream before reset, but then I got right in the server and it was like, well, fuck, okay. All right, Thomas, see when we get back. Because then we can get all of this shit out of the way and not have to deal with it after reset. But like I was saying, my prio isn't high enough, so I have to wait for 10 minutes after reset to get into queue. So that'll be a good time for a lunch break. Oh, I want chicken wings. I feel like microwaving chicken wings wouldn't be great though. Like, I always pop them in the toaster oven when I'm reheating chicken wings. Oh no, my toaster oven is packed up! Even if I had chicken wings, I could reheat them in the toaster oven! Ugh. I'm tired of this whole, like, moving process thing. What time is it? Still not time for Dean World to be open! What's nice is that, like, sometimes I need breaks from decorating because my brain just, like, short circuits. And I just can't focus on decorating anymore. But with us being able to, like, go fishing and stuff, that means that I can have, like, a break from decorating and actually, like, make money. Which will be nice because we're basically emptying out the joint account to pay for the house today. Which is less than ideal. But such is the life we live. I said Dean World opens it. Also, how are volumes of things, guys? Because I feel like Sheila is very loud, but like not necessarily like oppressively loud. But we also haven't talked to anybody yet, so yeah. We're stopping for stoplights because I need to waste time anyways, so yeah. Yeah, remind me that I need to call my friend back after stream. My roommate from college is also working on moving right now, and it sounds like her and her boyfriend are going to be closing on a house, which is very, very, very exciting for them. Hold on, I am texting somebody, you motherfuckers. What is this? What is this bullshit? I wasn't driving, I was sitting perfectly still. Everyone around me was driving, which is what the problem was. Okay, should be open soon. Maybe by the time we get there. We're not waiting for that red light. I will tell that to the cops. What is that is an illegal lane change, sir. I need you to stop. It's not a street I want to turn down. We discovered that like houses that have grills, you can use the grill to cook steaks, and I'm really upset about it because I can't just like place a grill because you can't place items outside of your house. I wonder if you just... No, because we got the same mailbox twice in a row. Like, I was thinking maybe it's just, like, luck of the draw with mailboxes. You just get whatever one you get. But I feel like we wouldn't have gotten it twice in a row if that was the case. Just waiting for the light to change, no big deal. pretty sure it's still too early. Are there any cars parked here? No, there's not, which means nobody had. Well, maybe people have booths set up. Yeah, no, it's still too early. So, it's a thing that came up probably like 2 years ago on my channel. I don't even remember the exact origin of it. Like, I was trying to do like some variety stuff because I was struggling with like getting the server at the time because I didn't have any prio. And I think I played SimCity. And chat was just insisting that City Skylines was so much better. And I was just like, no, I don't want to play City Skylines. And just every single day, people were asking for me to play City Skylines. So I was like, okay, you know what? You want me to play? You save up your points and I will play the game. And so yeah, that's why City Skylines is a redeem that nobody has redeemed yet, because I specifically set it to a ridiculous point amount. We did play City Skylines on stream though once as a sub goal. And I hated it as much as I thought I was going to. Like, the thing with City Skylines versus like SimCity, right, is that City Skylines, you have to have DLC pretty much to play City Skylines. The base game isn't very interesting. Like, you can't even have like trash pickup and stuff. Nah, because you see, the thing is Junk has never gotten into RP. Oh, yeah, no, if you had the channel points, yeah. I used to pull very long hours on stream. And then I needed to, like, make money. And streaming wasn't doing it, so, you know. I don't know, I keep, like, every once in a while my brain is just like, yeah, no, give full-time streaming a try again. You can totally do it. You can totally make enough money. And then I'm like, brain, we need to be over 600 subs for me to, like, actually make even the bare minimum of what I need to make over this. That's not, nope. It's not realistic, and that's fine. I am fine just chilling and streaming when I can stream. There are no cars here. I don't know when Dean World opens, or if anybody is even going to open their booth. And then I'm gonna have to spend $2,000 for food, and then I'm gonna be really upset about it. And I didn't need to park all the way down here. I just did. No. My house is not in any shape to be decorated right now. Because it is covered in dust and, like, needs to be finished getting painted and cleaned and everything. But I mean, once I move, maybe we'll do some, like, actual IRL decorating streams. Also, hi, Kyle. I mean, like, Thomas, you came in and gifted subs already. Like, I appreciate even, like, that amount, you know? Like I said, I'm not... I'm not in my new house yet. I'm still trying to finish renovations on my old house so I can sell it and make money to buy a new house. But like I said, it would be nice to do this full time, right? Especially because that would enable me to be able to do what I wanted in RP too, right? Because like I want to push the lawyer arc for Mel. I want to like be able to also help support Greg with the stuff that he wants to do with C. And I can't really do either of those things when I have to balance out real life work and everything with this. That's sort of the unfortunate thing with RP. Like, RP is a full-time job. When you, like, actually want to be doing things and building story and everything. I mean, so I think that he could pick someplace a little cheaper than Cali for his first move, but, like, I completely agree with him in the sense of, like, him needing to just like get a fresh start and do his thing, you know. Okay, we're gonna buy food so that we're not starving.
Yeah,
Right.
lucky 13 or
Today's
just
gonna be a
Hello.
actually a short night. 14865.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Can I get
I'm gonna smoke it,
a
and then I'm gonna
medium
pass out.
combo?
Of course, ma'am. Anything else to go with it?
No, that's just gonna be it.
No. It's
Where's your stay at?
14865.
1310. Bruh, you're not even gonna ask me what kind of sub I want. Bruh.
How about now?
Yeah. Now I see it.
One moment to put it all on the tray.
Okay. I feel like Greg
There
would
you go.
lose his
Thank you,
mind.
Judy
with
Truckway, and I hope you have a very good
Yeah,
day.
of course, thank you.
Joints and a pin on the train. Bring back 3 of those. You get 3 free joints. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The next time I get here, I get 3 free joints.
Well, if you bring 3 of those pins.
Oh.
Be careful of this stalker out there.
Yes.
On
Oh,
timer.
that's
There's
so
a stalker?
All right. Thank you for your business. Welcome
Dick
back to
Phillip.
Time.
Cool.
Glory
Thank
to the reef.
you.
Huh.
Hello, hello.
See the pictures they post.
There we go.
Constantly stalking everyone.
13, of course.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
ID for you.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, I get what he gives me. Yeah, like, so
No.
part of Greg moving is specifically like him just wanting to have his own space and not have to like help other people out and stuff. Like, moving in with somebody sort of defeats that whole purpose, you know? Yeah, no, it definitely. Also, I don't know what Junk's internet speeds are like, but it is very difficult to have 2 streamers in the same house who stream at roughly the same time. Most internet options do not provide the upload speeds. Yeah, I don't know. I always go back and forth on it, right? Because, like, I enjoy my alone time a lot. But also, like, I appreciate the support that comes from having somebody else in the house when it's needed, you know? Like, I can absolutely fend for myself, I can take care of myself, whatever, but there are just days where it's just like, yeah, no, it's nice to have somebody here, like, helping take care of this. I should throw that out. Are there dumpsters here? No. I don't know how many pieces of this sub I have to eat. Oh. Wow, that's a really good deal. Bet. Listen, there has been a shit ton of back-end work that we have been doing to see that growth, so... It is round-the-clock grind, and I'm so happy for him, but also I need him to occasionally take a break. Yeah, I definitely feel that, Thomas. I'm on the cat spectrum. But yeah, I think that growth has been great, but I think for anybody that rapid of growth, it kind of fucks with your brain. 'Cause it's just like, okay, like I've been on this grind, I've been making this growth happen, and now if I take any time off, all of that is just going to fall apart, you know? Which isn't healthy, and is a thing that a lot of streamers get sucked up into. Yeah, no, you guys don't even realize how many, like, months of convincing it took to get him to upgrade his PC. But, like, what I'm really happy about is, so, obviously, I'm his manager, right? I keep... Hello? The fuck? He doesn't really have a problem spending money on other people, but spending money on himself he gets caught up in, which I understand. I'm the same way. But, like, the thing is, when it's something... Like, his computer is the lifeblood of his business, right? It's sort of a necessary expense. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't think about with streamers, is like... People start this as a hobby, and a lot of people, like, when... they first mention, like, streaming... people are just like, yeah, no, don't go into this thinking about it as a job, like, make sure it's a hobby, like, don't get in that mindset, and it's just like, okay, yes, but you need to understand that at some point you need to shift that mindset, and this is a business at some point, you know? Like, when Greg decided to do full-time, it became a business, and businesses have expenses. And sometimes you unfortunately have to operate at a loss, and there's so many other factors that people just don't think about with, like, full-time streaming. Meteor impact. Guys, it was gonna be a decorating stream, but ooh, that's even close to the house. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get this fixed up at Benny's, and then we're gonna go see if we can catch this meteor. He can, yeah. And he finally has an accountant who understands Twitch things. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, Meteor is more important right now. We'll get Sheila fixed up after reset if necessary. And what I'm really happy about, like I was saying, like, I keep an eye on all of his stats and everything, and compared to, like, his peak last year, in terms of viewership and everything, so April of last year was peak for viewership, versus right now is about peak for a few months. And he streamed 80 hours less in February than he did last April for about the same amount of viewership. And I'm really, really, really happy to see that, because I want him to not just have his entire life revolve around doing nothing but streaming. I don't know what's in his stream PC right now, because it's his old gaming PC, obviously. And I don't remember what his specs were for that. Fuck, right. Meteor. We were coming over here with a purpose. I was just going back to the house to decorate. Who does that? There will be no decoration on this decorating stream. So I think this is about the right spot. Right? It said the something mountains. That's not what I wanted. Which I think is this. Yeah, it's this mountain range. You have been duped. Where do we think? Ooh, a vegetable. I can stop and pick all the vegetables I want. He's not here to complain. That definitely did not look like an onion in the ground. Do we think it'll hit higher up? I officially do. I have ADHD. I was actually diagnosed. Thomas, thank you for gifting those 2 subs. I appreciate you. That was a solid bush. We're definitely gonna have to get Sheila fixed up. Oh god, Sheila, please. Please, Sheila. But yeah, no, I got a diagnosis of ADHD in my early 20s, and then, they just did that without any sort of testing or anything, and then I went for the actual testing, last month? Yes, it's still February, so that was technically last month. And they were just like, oh, a fucking watermelon! And they're just like, yeah, no, you definitely have ADHD. And I was like, cool, great, thanks. I'm glad that I sat through this testing for you to tell me something that I already knew. Yeah, no, unfortunately, girls are generally not diagnosed when they're kids. Eating so many vegetables. And fruit. Watermelon is not a vegetable. Ooh, and another one. What are you? The fuck are you? Hello? Is it beans? Is it like green beans? Maybe? Cucumbers! We already have cucumber seeds, we didn't need more. Okay, when is this meteor gonna hit? Where is this meteor going to hit? Both of those are valid questions. If I plant them in the wild, do I need to... That's Murder Kitty. We're gonna get back in the car. No, that's Coyote. Never mind. We're fine. Yeah, I'm supposed to be on meds, but like, so... I never, so I went for my testing in January and they're just like, yeah, do you have any issues like trying out medication again? And I was like, no, like I'm totally willing to try, like especially if it'll help my quality of life, like that would be great. And they're like, okay, great. I can't prescribe it because I went and saw a neuropsychologist and she was just like, I can't prescribe the medication to you because psychologists can't prescribe medication. But you know, somebody else will be able to, but then I was never told who that somebody else was. So here we are. Yeah, no, where is it? 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 There. Bam. Okay. I already have an issue with hyperfocus anyways, but I have problems with just like being able to focus on one task, which isn't ideal. See, I self-medicated in college and that led to alcoholism, which is not what we are going for in our adult life. Sorry, bunny. Okay, so the meteor hit like right over here-ish, I think. I love who I am on medication. I am just going to straight up put it out there because, so here's the thing, I have ADHD, I also have bipolar. There are days where I literally cannot function. And on medication, I can function. And that is the trick. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely... No, stop trying to use the beet seed, you dipshit. I feel like there's definitely... Things have come a lot further with medication, even since, like, I was on meds like 10 years ago, right? And I think that there's a huge issue with over-medicating children. Like, early diagnosis is absolutely important, but I think that overall, in terms of medicating people under 18, even people under, fuck you, bot, even medicating people under, like, 25, right? Like, our brains are still developing until we turn 25, and starting somebody on medication prior to that point can be problematic. But I am a huge proponent of medication when it is something that you feel comfortable with and is something that has been discussed between you and your medical service provider at length. Like I said, I struggled with alcoholism, I struggled with painkiller addictions. Like, I have a chronic pain disorder, and the only way to treat it is with opioids, and so I just go untreated, and I'm in constant pain every single day. Yeah, is... Like I said, things have changed a lot, even just in the last 10 years, in terms of medications, in terms of mental health care, just all of that is so drastically different. Did the meteor fall down there? Was it closer to the highway? Also, where's Sheila? Sheila's back there. We might go closer to the highway. And I think what's also really important is, again, like I was saying, like you need to talk with your doctor at length about things. So when I was in college, my boyfriend at the time encouraged me to go to therapy because I was in a really, really, really bad place. Again, was self-medicating with alcohol, with painkillers, was kind of falling apart. And I went, and the psychologist that I saw just went through the basic tests. I turned 33 last month. Went through all of the basic tests and was just like, yeah, okay, you're depressed. Here's some antidepressants. The thing about bipolar is that you can't treat that shit with antidepressants. Thank you. Oh, don't put that away. Hold on. And so I had a very, very, very bad reaction. The first set of antidepressants they tried me on, made me have very strong homicidal thoughts, which I was just like, yeah, no, this isn't good. We're stopping this right now. And then the next set triggered my mania. That's not surprising. The Midwest is tiny. Yeah. And then the next set triggered depression, and then the next set made me self-harm again. Trigger warning for anybody, I guess, that might be an issue for. And so, like, when I hit that bottom, like, I didn't leave my dorm room for 7 days. It took my ex-boyfriend coming and literally carrying me over to his dorm room and forcing me to eat. To be like, hey, yeah, no, I'm not good. And I checked into an outpatient program, and by checked into, I mean it was outpatient. You don't really check into. And it was a daily thing. I was there 8 hours a day, interacting with the therapists, interacting with everybody, and they're just like, yeah, no, you have bipolar. This is the medication that you need to be on. And it was genuinely night and day. Just being on the right medication. Yeah. That's why, like, I say that, like, I like my alone time, but also I really appreciate having people around. Because there are some days that, like, you need that person, you know? Whether they're a romantic partner or not. Like, sometimes you just need that person to be there. I mean, Kyle, like I said, it could have just been the wrong diagnosis, wrong set of medications. So many doctors just jump to their first diagnosis and medication and just go with it. And antidepressants are an easy answer. Yeah, I mean, hey, hi, hello, also struggle with PTSD, and that definitely makes things difficult sometimes too, because it's just like, okay, do I have anxiety because I have an anxiety disorder, or do I have anxiety because I'm in a situation that is setting off all of the alarms in my head? My dog is an asshole. He's the complete opposite of an emotional support animal. He loves my husband more than me. And it's very, very, very obvious. I don't even know, like, if you can find the meteor if it drops. I'm just assuming that you can. But yeah, I think moral of the story, right, is yeah, that's entirely fair, Kyle. Mine is one of the big triggers for me is like people yelling. Even if it's not like fighting yelling, like it can set me off. When I moved into this house, like one of the first nights, there was a couple fighting in the house next door, and I could hear them through the windows. And I legitimately just collapsed on the floor, because my brain just short-circuited. Which sucks. Sucks a lot. Hooray, happy childhoods, you know, setting things up for you in your life. Yeah, I mean, pets are great for some people. My dog that I had prior to this one was not as much of an asshole. And was incredibly helpful. My dog growing up, like, she was my dog. And if I hadn't had her, I don't know that there were, like, some times that I definitely would not have, like, been able to cope through. Nobody tell Greg what I'm doing to Sheila. We are super stuck. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Oh, 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 oh. Haha! Okay, to Benny's. Do not tell Greg. You guys, I swear to God, I will just delete your posts in his Discord. C's not gonna flip if he doesn't know, you know? Like, even if you tell Greg, C can't know, that's meta. You know, so... yeah. C's been around every day that I've been around. Like, this is the first time in, like, a week and a half that we haven't been role-playing together. It's just that we're on very opposite schedules. Like, Greg is very much so asleep right now. If I had to guess, he only went to sleep probably, like, 6 hours ago. It's what? It's 12:30 now. He might have gone to sleep around like 5. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I haven't really been streaming when I've been popping on the server, when Mel and C are doing stuff, just because it's late in the day and I'm generally don't have the energy at that point to like try and stream. Fucking dodo drivers not obeying traffic signals. Fuck. But yeah, no, we've been on the big grind hours to make money for the house. I need to stop at an ATM. Where is an ATM? PDM? Maybe? Probably? Yeah, no, that's totally fair. That's also, like, when you guys see me stream, that is about the amount of time that I have. Like, we're probably gonna go, I'm gonna try and go till 2 today, I think, so it's 12:30 right now. Are you okay, Zaps? Oh god, I've got the stupid walk because of fucking goddamn metal detecting. Money! Use ATM. I should transfer the money right now for the car payment. Which I think is 46 grand. To 613 59826. I really love the fact. Why did that go to my fucking pocket? God damn it! You forgot to put the marinating chicken in the fridge? That's not great. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go get Sheila fixed up, and then we have to go to an actual bank and deposit this goddamn 46 grand that we have in our pocket. That's not what I want to do. I also didn't lock the car when I got out. Also, the server's getting a little scuffy. Never mind. I need to decide what room I'm working on first in the house. Oh, well, as long as it was just like a minute. Days of rest are incredibly important. I hit transfer, not withdraw, right? Am I crazy? Did I hit withdraw? Because I should have just put it into my bank account. Also, there was a bank that is closer than the one that I'm going to. We'll go to the one on Haywick. Sickness, thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, we're gonna have to grind out so much money this week. Greg's gonna be busy. I'm gonna have to grind out a bunch of money this week. Fishing streams incoming. This is probably fine to park here. What does yellow curb mean? I don't know. Bank? Hello, thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We can't strip in the server anymore! Otherwise I would! Because I could make that money so quick! Mel used to make 10 grand a night. For like an hour of stripping. Okay, that's fine. Then deposit that. Deposit 45900. And that's gonna be enough to pay for the house. I need to look up the loan number. We'll probably do that after reset though, so that the due date for the house doesn't get pumped up. Because we don't need that any earlier than it currently is. No cups. But yeah, Mel used to make great money stripping. It's how she paid for her old car. I want the super hatchback back. Give me my WRX. Please. I don't think it's even in the server anymore. Honestly, same. It has been a strong consideration. Honestly, like, I used to bartend and I've been considering going back to it. Because, like, the amount of effort that I put into the work that I do right now just doesn't seem worth it for the pay that I get. But fucking bartending. Bartending is worth the amount of effort. Is the house locked? Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. Let me unlock it then. Let me unlock it then. This is my house, right? I just parked the thing. Right, exactly. And like, I could realistically, in a weekend of bartending, make what I make in a full week of work. Like, a Friday and Saturday shift would net me enough money to just... Yeah, IRL bartending. Not in-game bartending. Though, I wonder if Pitchers needs bartenders. It's honestly more of a job for Debbie. Mel is sort of past the point in her life where she'd be bartending. Fuck! I forgot! I was gonna go to the courthouse and talk to a judge about being a lawyer! We'll do it another time. Yeah, and the thing is, like, Debbie is in massive debt. I'm gonna be moving back down to the Chicago area, and there are plenty of lucrative bars in the Chicago area. Even just like small neighborhood bars, you make good money. Like, if I work in a bar in a heavily Italian or Polish neighborhood, the old Italian and Polish men that come in and drink will absolutely pay my bills. Okay, I still haven't found the thing that I wanted to use for the window. So I need to do that at some point. Exactly. Is Chicago still the third largest city in the country? Is that a thing? Where do we start? Exactly. Like, I used to work at a gym in, like, a relatively well-off neighborhood, and I used to make fucking tips working at a gym. Like, I worked front desk and got all kinds of tips. So I think that even just a bar in that same area. Gotcha. Edit property, furniture. Let's go. Give me... They changed the order of things. I wonder if they added stuff. I think we're gonna go black for the walls in here. Yeah, basically. I did event bartending for a while. And event bartending is real good fucking bucks. Cause like, yeah, people come to the bar to get smashed, but people at events get fucking smashed. And then they just are throwing their money around. What does this look like? Definitely don't want that for anything, but the hardwood tile could work for something. Gonna favorite that, favorite this. No, we don't want blue. That's like super obnoxious blue at that. I think I miss that too, like just like the camaraderie of service professions. Did I have, what is this one? Gray. Why did I save this wall? What was I gonna use it for? Maybe flooring? Hold on. Like if we do this, no, that's not what I want. Pitch. I can never remember which rotates this which way. Okay, that turns that way. I want a rotation though. Okay, this is what I want. So give me 360, not 360. Give me 90? There we go. Okay. Does this make sense as a bathroom floor? I mean, obviously this isn't the bathroom. It almost looks like a carpet. Do. Stop it. Camera is a little bit annoying with the new decorating system. I wish that we could change the size of items. Like, that'd be really nice. Are we poking through the wall on either side? Yes. Yes, we are. Yeah, there's definitely, I don't want to say like an us versus them mentality sometimes, but it is. God damn it, that's not what I wanted. I'm back. Okay, so things that I need to invest in. I need a stream deck. I don't need a stream deck, but it would be nice for situations like that. 2.5. That's not what I wanted. 2.5. So x-axis is what we're changing. 7.9. 8.9. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna drop the Z just a bit. 2.5, 2.6, 2.7. Like, if we redo the rest of the bathroom, does that floor make sense? So I'm going to be downsizing, specifically because I'm moving from Milwaukee to Chicago. I literally can't get the same size house that I have here for less than like 500 grand. It's not a huge downsize, and honestly, it's a downsize that I don't mind. Like, it's just me, my husband, and our dog in this house. We don't need 2,700 square feet. And when I say downsize, we're downsizing the house, but we're gonna be getting more, like, space in terms of land. We're gonna have a larger yard, which is gonna be great for the dog. Especially because he is an active boy, who needs lots of space to run around. Did I just do 4? I think I just did 4. Okay, 4 is our limit. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to redo every single bit of flooring up here. I am 100% a city girl. I grew up in Chicago. I was raised in Chicago. I will always tell people that Chicago is my first love. I will never love anyone or anything more than my city. When I was 25, I was running my own event planning company. Yeah, I think, how old was, what year was 25? It was what, 2016? I think? No, it was 2014. I did have a company. I ran conventions. And then when I was done running conventions, I became a consultant for other people running conventions. And now we are here. So, what I hate about this style of house, is that you can't really do a lot because it already has, like, light fixtures. It has, like, this counter. It has this little closet. Like, there's certain rooms that are empty that are fine. But then, like, you have these stupid fucking floating pictures, and you have this room that has these lights, and I don't understand why it has these lights. It's really annoying. Congrats on 2 years. I was gonna work on the bedroom, and then I got distracted because I saw that and was just like, do I want this to be a floor? Let's focus up. I started off working at GameStop. The second that I could get a job, I did get a job. And I worked at GameStop and dealt with the daily sexual harassment as a 16-year-old. It is the Bouchikawawa room. saved a bunch of things in there, but we'll address that later. Why do you want to job at Best Buy of all places? Yeah. 90? Yes. The textured wall looks dumb, right? Like, this isn't just me being picky. Like, that looks real dumb. Give me this one. To play with electronics. I feel like there are better stores than Best Buy to be able to achieve that with. Pitch. That's not what I wanted. Roll? There we go. Are you just not wide enough? I swear to God. I think, like I said, I worked at GameStop. I dealt with a lot of fucking sexual harassment as a female working at GameStop. Oh God, that's a problem. But like, also, our entire crew basically was all women, with the exception of my manager, and it, like, even on like the worst days, it was just like you had somebody who got what was going on. Okay, I think that's fine. We need to move this up. This also shouldn't be poking through the walls anymore. GameStop does need to die, I agree. So my store was a mix. And not just saying that because like I worked there and I'm trying to like justify. Like my manager absolutely hired attractive women because he knew that that was going to bump up numbers, right? I don't need this, okay. But everybody in the store was genuinely interested in gaming, knew their shit. Pitch? Not pitch. One day I will remember what each of these things do for me. I don't want yaw either. Okay, but that's kind of dumb. Also, what do I do about those side pieces? I know. I'm choosing to play a game that is basically the same thing that I'm doing IRL. When I was working at GameStop, I definitely had regulars that, like, I would shoot the shit with. Hello? Give me that. No. Give me this. Okay, now I know where we're at. So 0.9. 0.99, too far, 0.97, 0.96, 0.94, 3. That's too much. 2, 1. No, that's the opposite direction. What am I doing? 3, 9. 3, 8. But we have the stupid fucking things on the sides. I just need to be able to make it the tiniest bit bigger. We had GameStop and EB Games, and also like their predecessor Funko Land until Funko Land got entirely bought out. Hi Jess, how are you? Fuck. Like, this is what I mean. I wish that this was just a blank slate with no fucking lights and shit. Because this makes it a lot more difficult. Because I can't layer walls because it causes flickering. That might be a lie. I might be able to do something. Hold on. I forgot who I was for a second, and I am a god tier decorator, so I should be able to figure this out. This was 3, 6? No. The opposite direction of what I want. 5? I mean, that's definitely a thing once you're like... Once you have like regulars for a business. You always have those people that are just like, I wish that you were still my so-and-so. Just like, that's great. Maybe should have paid me more money. Oh, that's shitty. Fuck that internet. Okay, 939. Then we're gonna move this over other way. Far 7 5. Oh. So I want to go this way? Yes. Okay. The worst part about role-playing with Greg is that I need to make everything line up perfectly because I know if there's even the smallest sliver, like this one right down here, he's gonna point it out. Also, are you asking me or Jess? Thomas. Okay, I didn't even notice that there's this fucking line of... Ugh. Hey, I also have Spectrum. They are ass. Honestly, so many people talk shit about Comcast, but I never had issues with Comcast. I am excited to go back to Comcast. Spectrum, on the other hand, Spectrum was fucking complete ass. Okay, I need to check something before we continue with this. Do we have weird flickering in the wall? No, we don't. Perfect. Wonderful. What is happening here? Why is there like a weird force field happening? Hello? Hello? Time Warner is now Spectrum. I need to see if the walls are popping through the floor down here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, Spectrum is a big garbo. Giant garbo company. It is just about reset, so I should make sure that everything is saved. And then we'll come back to this after reset. Okay. This wall is gonna be difficult, but we'll figure it out. Same with this. We should be able to black out all of that, all of this without a problem. That's gonna be kind of shitty, but I should be able to make something work. Yeah, I want to black out this entire room. I feel like black walls in the bedroom fit Mel and C's style. I feel like a darker look overall for the house is going to fit their style a bit more. Okay. On that note, it is reset time, which means that I need to wait for 10 minutes before I can requeue. And I haven't eaten yet today. So what I'm gonna do in that 10 minutes is I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich real quick. You guys are gonna chill here. And I'll talk amongst yourselves and be cute and all that. And then we will be back shortly. I need to be ready to re-queue when it is time to queue, because if we miss queue, then stream is over. But yeah, I will be right back, guys. I will definitely make you a sandwich. Sandwiches for all of chat. Yo, I would fuck with some crazy bread right now. Also, we're loading into the server. Also, I'm eating a sandwich. So I'm gonna mute until we're in the server at least. But you guys don't have to hear me chewing, because this isn't an ASMR stream. On the table in the dining room, Zaps. Obviously. Listen, if you didn't get to it fast enough, that's not my problem. Well, then whose dining table did I put it on? Also, chat, make sure that you feed yourselves. Important. Okay, sandwich consumed. I'm doing okay, Jess. How are you? Getting Arby's, you need to get a Jamocha shake. If you are getting Arby's, you are legally required to get a Jamocha shake. Also, this is what I've been staring at for 5 minutes now. Even when I didn't like coffee, I still like Jamocha shakes. Hi, Pop-Tart, how are you? Like, honestly, I feel like the shakes are the best part of art. Like, I was vegetarian for 5 years. And I would specifically go to Arby's just to get a Jamocha shake. They're the most worth part of Arby's. Hell yeah! Honestly, I wish that I could appreciate the sun being out right now. DoorDash doesn't have Arby's? What? Oh, Debbie. It's unfortunate that the weight of your debt killed you. True, Kyle. I didn't even know that Arby's had mozzarella sticks. They're jalapeno poppers, though. Okay. Changing into... Oh, now I want jalapeno poppers. Somebody get me jalapeno poppers. We're not leaving until at least this room is done, so we're gonna put on comfy clothes. I just want jalapeno poppers. Like, I'm not even hungry. I just want jalapeno poppers. That's it. This is why we have a food command in my channel. I am sorry, everybody who has to suffer from me bringing up food relatively consistently. That number is way too low. I don't remember when that command was made though, so. Why didn't I save this wall option? Where is it? 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 Was it black wall blend? Yes, favorite. Okay. Bone, get out of the way, please. That's fair, Jess. Have you been able to get in touch with your, with the management agency for the company or for the apartment yet? Here we go. Wait, can you not do debit cards? I guess if it doesn't have a CV. I feel like they don't even check. Let's see, which way am I Arby's is an Uber Eats restaurant? I mean, I generally order through Uber Eats, not intentionally, but because I order through Postmates and they're basically the same thing now. Which way are we going? This way. Okay. My brain is starting to short circuit a little. It's just like, hey, you know all of those things that you have to do, you're gonna think about them right now. No, I want the other way. D9. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I already did these numbers and something is very wrong now. 99? 99! God, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is such a good show. 39. Okay, now... There we go. And then we just need to move it in on the x-axis a tiny bit. Uh, 6, 5. 6. Okay. 4. 6, 4, 5. No. 6. 5, 9. There we go. Perfect. Actually perfect. Look at this shit. Look at how well that it doesn't line up well enough. Hold on. 6, 2. That's too far. Oh, it's because it's not deep enough. Okay, got it. 6, 3. We'll be able to fix that. It's gonna be kind of dumb, but we'll be able to fix it. Nothing's poking through the ceiling. Perfect. Imagine if this is how you had to decorate your house, just like moving everything like second by, or like millimeter by millimeter. Well, hopefully once pest control is there, they can take care of everything. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Where is it? We lost a wall. What is this? I wish that this was actually a part of the house. This is the garage. And like having this extra space would be great. Hi Beast, how are you? Okay. No, why did you just poof? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. This is fine. There's probably an extra wall piece just sitting in there now. Okay, we're gonna need to drop this a tiny bit. So we'll go like 3, 5. Hello? I think I was able to hear outside. Hi, I'm doing pretty okay, Beast. Taking a very short break from working on my house because I'm trying to get it ready to sell, and that's been a whole thing. So, Jug, I don't know the current rates. When I was doing this in 2.0, I haven't done any decorating in 3.0 other than, like, my personal house. I was getting 70 to 80K a house. I'm trying to finish up my house so that we have a fresh portfolio to show people, so that we can start getting jobs again. I think the rates might have gone up, but we'll see. Also, hi Chronic, how are you? Yeah, it's not bad at all. Real quick, I can show you guys. I have a collection of all of the houses that I worked on in 2.0. So I have decent prio. Like if I get in at reset, I can get in right away. If I try and get in like an hour or two after reset, I'm generally waiting an hour or two. Especially at this time, earlier hours aren't bad. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too much of a wait. I am sorry that you're dying of heat, Chronic. I am dying of a house filled with dust because I have been sanding walls that I've been patching for days. Brain, focus. You were doing a thing. Boaster, hello! Look at all these cuties. Is this the full album? It's not. Oh no! What are you gonna do without being able to bonk? I'm trying to find a specific interaction with somebody. Did I... God, when Mel and C got married, I made wedding invitations and individually messaged every single person that we invited to the wedding. And it was awful. We all about throwing shoes in here. Does this have the cool house though? It doesn't. I'm so disappointed in myself. Okay, well, if you want to see the house that I am most happy with that I decorated before, join the Discord. Scroll through the meta channel. It's in there. It's super cool. I love it a lot. Nightbot, wake the fuck up. Hi, Ivy! Now that I have wasted time looking for something that I couldn't even find. Back to decorating. Okay, we need this to... Oh. So this is the absolute biggest issue with decorating in NoPixel, is that you have walls that aren't straight. And like, it's really fucking annoying. It's more than a bit fucky. Okay, that's not the right way, so we want 1.8. 1.89. 1.99. No, wrong way. 1.91. Not 999. 9.4? No, too much. 9.3. All of the walls are gay. It's true. And I mean, like, hell yeah, right? But like, also, please, walls. So we want to go the other way. Not that far though. 0.8. It's flat 9. No, let's try 8.8. I think that's probably good. Good job being in charge, Ivy. 8.7. 8.5. I want as little overlap as possible between these, because overlap causes flickering sometimes, and we don't want that. I mean, you never know till you try. Also, they don't, like, you literally can't apply without giving money right now. Donator apps have been the only application option for, like, 3 years. At least since I applied. So if you want to apply to NoPixel... Nope, this is the wrong one. I fucked it. Is that right? That's probably right enough. 24.4. No, wrong way. 3. That looks like it's probably good. I mean, that seam is obvious, but it's fine. And that's as good as we're gonna get for that. Yeah, that part is incredibly frustrating. I mean, Beast, even with, like, it being paid applications, they still get more applications each day than they can, like, thoroughly look through. Like, we have an entire application team for NoPixel, and, like, it is still difficult for them to get through every application. Where is my wall? Okay, is this... Yes, this is actually a new wall. Perfect. Like, the thing is, too, is, like, this is the house that Melony owned in 2.0. Rob the Gamer, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. Oh, I realized that I did not turn the music down. I was like, why is the music so loud in my ears? But, like, we had this house in 2.0, and it didn't have all of the stuff that it has in it now. Like, it still had some stuff. Like, we had these, like, wall sconces, and I think we had the pictures Wrong way. 1.9. But like, actually, let's try 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 3? 3 is a little too far. 4, let's try 3, 8. I think that should be fine. But yeah, like there's lights in the other room that weren't a thing that we had to deal with before. There weren't like weird floating pictures. I'm not really sure why those are a thing now. But we work around them the best that we can. 6, 7. Damn. Like, I'm absolutely... Well, yeah, our house is haunted now, that's true. Yeah, like, that's definitely been a thing that became a huge issue, is that people were watching streamers on Twitch, and then they were just like, oh man, if I get into NoPixel, I can go roleplay with my favorite streamer, and then they weren't providing, like, any sort of roleplay or anything. Our house is haunted. We had to perform an exorcism on the house when we moved in. I just want to look at these out of the editor and make sure that there's no... that seam! Blech. Like, this one is bad enough. But that one... This needs to be fixed. Okay. But we don't have any flickering, which is good. Because flickering was my main concern. Get out of the way. Give me this. Yeah, the wall is going well so far, other than this stupid ass seam. Which axis is that? It's gonna be our y-axis. So 9, 7, 9, 8, wait, 9, and 3. Camera, slow the fuck down. I think that's... Oh no, there's definitely going to be flickering there. It's 100% going to be flickering there, so I need to offset this just the tiniest bit. Nine, 3, 9. And then we can adjust the pitch. 9, 3, 8. Swear to God. I swear to fucking God. These fucking walls. I hate them so much. Okay, 9, 3, 7. Except that we've now... I mean, I'm probably going to cover up these pictures anyways, so that's kind of fine. Oh, but that's so annoying. Nine, 3, 6, 9, 3, 2. Let's try 9, 3, 7. I don't understand why you guys are here watching this riveting content. That's not what I wanted. What I wanted was to adjust the pitch. 941, 942, 3. Okay. All right. Ah! Well, I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. I am going to murder someone. I'm not gonna murder someone. I didn't say that, Twitch. Please don't ban me. Maybe this is just the best that we can get, you know? Sometimes you have to realize that what you got is the best you can get. 2, 1. Like, I just really hate that seam. No, but I want it to go the other way. Yep, that's definitely the starting point. How much can I move this down? I think that's also a question that I need to ask before I'm cutting into the living room ceiling. Do I not cut into the living room ceiling? Where is this wall? The wall is right here. Does this just go into the wall? Oh, then fuck. I can definitely work with this. Hold on. Move this to 21. Nope. Move it to 20. Also nope. 20.5. No. 20.4. No. 20.2. 20.25. 20.24. 20.245. Three. We're gonna get the perfect spot here. It's gonna take some time, okay? You know what? There's a seam there, but we can live with that seam. We need to fix the pitch and also the yaw. Okay, that's 0 yaw. So we're gonna move this forward, which is going to be our y-axis. 9-1. Okay, 9-1. 9-6. Also, I'm going to set this to 0. We're going to set all of these to 0, actually, because that might also be part of our issue, is that we're working off of dimensions of a different wall. 2, 8. Oh? Oh? Maybe like 2, 8, 3. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. We did it. We got that wall placed. Finally. Okay. Whew. Next wall. We are going to roll you by 90, I think is what I want. That's not what I want. Okay, back to 0. Pitch of 90, not pitch. I feel like these do a different thing every single time. Like, this wall is no longer straight. Why is this wall on an angle? All of those are at 0. This wall shouldn't be on an angle. Hold on, we're starting fresh. Okay. Yaw of 90. Perfect. And then we want to also roll it 90 so that it's vertical. Bam! Decorating. Let's go. It'll be roughly there-ish. We're gonna move it over to just behind the curtain. Okay, and then we need it behind the wall sconce. So let's go 3. No, that's definitely too far. Or 2. 4, 4. This music is funky. I'm into it. Vibin'. 2, 9. 3 might be the better choice here. Okay, we're not cutting into this room at all, which is good. And then we can just drag it down. Bam. Okay. Easy enough for our first one here. 90. Now, for this one, we need to figure some things out. So let's move it to 4, 9, or 6, or 7, or 8. And then that's not what I wanted. Stop that. Stop that right now, fingers. That's definitely not what I wanted. Does anybody know what the number was that we were at? I didn't mean to delete the whole thing. Help. Help. I need an adult. Okay, we're good. 4, 8. We want to move it this way. And then there's gonna be that little bit of seam there. Or 8, 9, wrong way. 4, 7, 9. 4, 7, 6. Too much. Okay. Now, what is going on here? Why are you like that? Also, I want to drag this down to line up with... Is that gonna look... That's gonna look so dumb. It's gonna look so dumb! Why? Why is it gonna be like this? I mean... Like, that kind of looks like a doorway to, like, a balcony or something, but we don't have a balcony on this house. So, we have a couple of options here. Do we just cut this wall in, right, and cut off these wall sconces altogether? I think that's probably the play, actually. Which way are you moving? A way that's not helpful for me. I want to cut as little space off of here as I can. Okay, that's not poking through, right? Nope. Okay, good. We are going to roll this 90. Why the fuck is Twatter exploding? Alright. And then we're gonna move this guy over this way. I have not... This music is making me feel like I'm in VR chat right now. What's our X on this one? Can I just, like, copy and paste this onto this one? Does that work? Ayy. Oh, but that's so dumb because now there's fucking trim exposed! Arrgh! Okay, we're gonna have to move this guy over this way because we're gonna put another one right here. Doesn't line up for some reason, but, you know, it's whatever, sure. Not what I wanted. I wanted to remove this one. Neat. I feel like my list of things to watch, like just in general, like not even just anime, is just an eternal list at this point. But 6 is behind? Ow. Two, 3, 4. Okay. Why are you so fucky? Stop being fucky. Why is the pitch on this one too? Hello? Why are you dumb wall? I hate you. Okay. Alright. We're figuring shit out. Or 5 is too far. 4th. I know there's a seam. I wish that the lighting was better to, like, help me with finding that seam. Okay, too far. Is that properly blended? I think that's properly blended. What happened with this? Hello? Hello? He's not going to be pissed about any decorating stuff because he understands. I'm pretty sure that the ghost did it because we covered her picture. C knows that if he gets pissed about decorating stuff, that I just won't decorate. Okay, well, we've got half of the room done. I need to decide what I'm doing with the ceiling too, because this ceiling doesn't fit with these walls. But we'll get there. We've gotta get through the walls first. Okay, yeah, 90. We want to cover those lights, so we're just gonna go bunk, 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 and then bunk, 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 other way. Okay. Should be good. We're not poking out this side. Yes, we are. Son of a bitch. That's because I need to do this. Okay. Alright, that fills that space. Right, right. And we're not popping out over here. No, perfect. Now, how much leeway do I have here? I feel like the answer is not enough. Stop that. We're definitely poking out into the hallway now, right? Yeah. Okay, you know what? We'll figure out this wall. We'll figure out this wall last. Just gonna go ahead and take care of this now, though. Also needs to be moved the other way a tiny bit. Right there is fine. So going to move it up just a scotch. 3, 3. 3, 4. Nope. 3, 3, 5. 3, 3. 2. I hate how that corner blends, but that corner doesn't. That's really... Oh, it's because I need to move this over. Hold on. Select this wall. Select the wall. No, different wall. Please. Please, bro. Why you gotta do me like this? I hate that the light still comes through this wall. Let me select any other wall. Okay. Then let me select this one. Why won't you let me select the one wall that I want to select? There? Did we get it? It's this one. Yeah, the one that's currently selected is not the correct wall. And this is where things get complicated in decorating. Because when you have things overlapping, maybe that's the right wall. Hold on. We'll see. It is the right wall, okay. I didn't want to change the Y, I wanted to change the X. Keep going. Oh, is it just... That's weird. That's very weird. Okay, it's because this wall is uneven. Still don't think that's correct, though. It's definitely not. Oh, it's because there's two... It's because I was right about that not being the right wall for what I wanted to select. I think. This should be 0. No, it is the right one. So what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but you know what? We're gonna live with it for right now. Because we can't spend all of our time on a single wall. Now, with this one, we do have some flexibility. Because we're gonna bring it down, we're gonna roll it. Pop it over this way. Like, so with this being the only part of the room that has trim, I'm honestly kind of tempted to pull the walls forward and build out the doorways somehow. I don't know. It's a thought to think about later. We're gonna move this in until it's not sticking through the wall. And then... No, because that's gonna cut too far into that. Ugh, I hate decorating sometimes. Like, I just want a slim black wall. You know what? No, I know what we can do here. I know what we can do here. It's not going to look good. It's just something that I'm going to work with for right now. Utility wall, laundry shelving. There's something specific that I'm looking for that I saved in my favorites. Computer art wall. This is what I was looking for. I mean, this is still infinitely better than what we were working with in 2.0. Like, NoPixel devs have done so much just to improve even this system. I'm very excited for everything that happens with Grand Theft Auto 6, though. Okay, because we're just gonna do this on both sides of the door, and then we're gonna put some sort of like art or something here, and we're gonna make it work. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a thing. Maybe not great, but you know, it'll work well enough for us. Okay, I need you to not overlap like that. Other way. 8-3, 8-4. Okay. Down, over, over. Um, 5-4, other way. 4-8. Okay, great. And then does this also work for this side? Yaw 180. Can I make you fit? Maybe. I should also mention that this realistically is going, like, this entire design is probably going to change like 5 or 6 more times before I'm actually done with this house. Like, especially when it comes to my own houses, I have a tendency to let ideas just sort of evolve and become their own thing. So whatever the final version of this house becomes, it's going to probably be entirely different from this. 3-8, other way. E6. Perfect. If this were like the decorating was in 2.0, we would have had to restart the game at least 5 times. The decorating system in 2.0 was god-awful. The availability of items wasn't really a thing. Like, we didn't have these wall sections to work with. I can show you guys I wanted to go the other way. Okay. Again, it's not perfect, but it's a start. We can turn it into something. That's not how you spell clock. Please, fingers. So, this guy right here. This big clock. That I can't even move. This is what we used to have to use if we wanted to change walls. We didn't have wall options like this. We had to use other items and just repurpose them as walls. It forced you to be very creative if you were decorating a house. Oh god. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Help. 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 Okay, we're better. Like I said, I've posted some of the decorating stuff I did in 2.0 in the RP Meta channel in my Discord. The most recent one that I posted was the house that I am most proud of, because the things that I did with that house were ridiculous and also tanked everybody's FPS that stepped foot in that house. The floor in that house was literally made up of 60 desks. Let's rotate you. And also this way. Like, we are genuinely spoiled now with what we have to work with. We didn't have, like, coordinates. You just had to, like, try and get the item in place as best as you could. Which was always a whole fucking thing. Yeah, this is a little bit further out, but that's okay. We can work with that. Just want to make sure those lights are entirely covered. I'm gonna line this one up here. Do I want to line it up with the wall? I swear to God. I swear to God, wall. Why did you just move again? Did any of the other walls move? We're gonna try something. We're gonna step out of the house really quick. Then we're gonna step back in. And we're gonna see if that's still a thing. A glitchy system is what happened. Unlock the house. Let me in. Let me in, please. Hello? Oh my god. Stop. 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 I know I'm not inside the property. Edit property, leave edit mode. Maybe that's causing issues. There we go. Okay. House is definitely haunted. Pillbot owes us money because his exorcism was not effective. Okay. Nope, still fucked up. Still fucked up. And this is why I want Mel to be a lawyer instead of being a decorator again. Because just fuck this. 0 0 0. Just leave it like this. Luckily, that's not a difficult fix. It's a new style of modern design, you know. 90 and 90. 90. 90. 0. Okay, and then this last one, which is mostly outside. 90. 90. 0. Okay. Walls are fixed. Let's get this one placed. The running joke with our old house in the canals in 2.0 was that it was haunted because sometimes you would go in and you would have furniture, and then sometimes you would go in and you would not have furniture. And then at one point, that house was like a duplex. And somebody started growing weed next door, and then that weed started growing through our walls. And the guy was just like in his house one day and heard us come home because like you could hear through the walls. And so he started talking to us, and it was everything is a mess. Alright, Jess, good luck being an adult. I'm probably not going too much longer, because I have some things that I'm gonna need to take care of. Fuck you, Seam. Okay, better. Alright. I just kind of at least want to get the walls done in here today. That is our goal for today. Can I get lucky with this wall and not have to worry about it showing out in the hallway? Son of a bitch, I cannot. This is what you get for having hope. I mean, okay, so... that might end up working, because I haven't figured out what I'm doing yet. With the walls of the house. Can I put something in this skylight? Can I make it so that you can't see the underside of the street from the skylight? For right now, we're just gonna block off this window. Until I have figured out what I'm doing with the entryway out here. Because we might just be able to make this work. Okay. I really wish that that worked, that I could just like add the object, have it be in the same place so I could just scooch it over. I mean, no, I'd kind of like this room to still have windows. Because I was thinking I could always just, like, move the walls in front of the curtains and call it a day. But I feel like a bedroom without windows is just kind of depressing. Eight, 8, 5, 8, 2. Trying to line up with the wall next to it because I'm just gonna cover those with different art. Eight, 3 looks like it's good. Yeah, okay. This one, roll 90. Do. Drop this down. What was our magic number? 83? I think. So that this cuts into the curtain tiny bit. What about 8, 2, 9? 8, 2, 8. 7, 6, 2, 5. I think that gets rid of any clipping in that curtain. Which again, theoretically won't matter if I fucking fix this later. What was the number here? Because I'm just gonna copy and paste this. We'll see. Thank you. Okay. I really, really wish that you weren't doing that. Also, what happened? Why? Pitch is 0, motherfucker. 0. Roll is 90. Yaw is 90. Don't move. Okay. We've got some issues over here, so we can fix that. Alright, so that's basic walls done. We're gonna need to change the flooring out because this is ugly with this current setup. I really hate how the lighting works, but it's fine. I'm probably gonna move this wall forward a tiny bit. Like that much. And then we'll also move these guys forward. Okay. Then we just need to fill that space, which is fine. I could just, that's gonna be easier than whatever else I try and do. It's just moving these forward. And then moving that back wall. To match the edge of them. Actually, is there even a gap there? There's not. Okay, that's fine then. We're just gonna leave that as is. This I still need to figure out some way to change that so that that doorway doesn't look like shit. Okay, saving. All right. At least we know how to fix it. 0, 90, 90, 0, 90, 90. Pretty sure that's this one. 0, 90, 90. Okay. Save. Alright, we're gonna put some art up over there. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay, 0, 90, 90, save. Did anybody else move? Everybody else is Gucci? You pieces of shit? Nope, they're not Gucci. They are not Gucci at all. Why, hello? The pitch should be 0 for you. The yaw should be 90. Then this wall also moved. 0. 90. 90. Okay. Is anybody else gonna move? Do it now or stay the fuck where you are. I'm gonna put some art up on the wall. List. We're looking for art. This is not the right size. This is also not the right size. No, 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 negative. Those definitely do not fit with the design of this room. Give me something wider than this. Okay. Well, we have a couple of choices to make here. Man, you know what I wish? I wish that you could import pictures to hang on the wall. Cause like, it'd be so fucking cute to have like pictures of C and Mel up on the wall in their bedroom. It'd be so cute. I would 100% commission an artist to, like, do art of their wedding. It'd be so cute! Ugh! Okay, anyways, I'm gonna... fuck the art for now. We've got some empty frames on the wall. Fine. What I want is... minimize this menu. I mean, there would be, but there's rules for, like, everything on the server, so... That is ugly. But... along the lines of what I'm thinking of... or... this wall... Ooh, this might work. I just need to contain this random floating light. God damn it. Behind it now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Gunshots. Just like my real house. Okay, no. Let me do the thing. Okay, where are we at, right? Oh, and there's the cups. 7. 6, 9. That was not a 6, that was 7. 6, 5. It's 4. 6, 3. 6, 2. Moving it back might help that. 7, 6. 7, 5. Then move this to 5, no, 6, no, 3. No, too far. I swear to fucking God, walls! I'm sure that there's like a fix of some sort for this, but right now, we're just gonna keep doing that. I mean, so it's ridiculously bright, but it's better than just like a floating light in the middle of the room, right? Like, it bothers me how bright it is, but it's better than it just being a random fucking floating light. 90. Okay, now I just need to do the one on the other side. Do. Okay, hold on, no, because that's still behind that. Okay, yeah, no, I'd rather it be like this. So what is RZ? Control Z. Okay, and RX, which if I remember correctly is R forward and back. It is not. So what we're looking for is the Y. Okay, and that's probably about as good as that's gonna get. The bed is slightly off-centered. What am I moving? Hold on. What is selected? Because it's definitely not the bed. Why did you select the wall? Hello? Why? Should there even be a pitch on this one? Probably not. Okay, it's good enough. All the other walls are properly in place. Save. Okay. I feel like this bed doesn't really fit now. But we can figure that out later. I mean, this is looking nice so far. Oh, right, I was trying to center the bed. And then I selected a wall instead. 7. Okay. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. 0. 90. 90. 0. 90. 90. 0. 90. 90. This wall also moved. So fix this wall. This wall fine? No, it also moved. These walls look fine. Okay, save. Actually done. Walls are all where they are supposed to be. That wall is not where it's supposed to be. Otherwise that light wouldn't be peeking through. Nope, not the one that I want. That's it too far out now, yes. Means I also need to move this one out. That's fine. And all of these need to move. Okay. Everything's good. We don't have any weird lights poking through. Cool, 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 cool. I wish that you could see that these weren't just like floating lights, but the light is too bright. Alright, on that note, I am going to call it for today. I'm gonna go be an adult and stuff. But we've made progress. We've made progress that I'm relatively happy with, other than the fact that the walls keep like flip-flopping around. Alright. So, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out today. I appreciate everybody who came and stopped by and chatted or lurked or did whatever. I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. If you aren't already a part of the Discord, join the Discord. If you aren't part of the Twitter, follow that. Because that's when I post when I'm going to go live, or think that I'm going to go live, or any number of things. So, go, do those things. And then I will see you guys at some point. I don't know. It might be like a Thursday. It might be like next week. My life is a mess right now. But yeah, on that note, I love you guys, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!